I recently rediscovered my love for Linkin Park. I listened to their songs a lot in college and shortly thereafter, and it's been a while since I really sat down and listened to them and enjoyed some of their music. And that might come as a bit of a surprise to some people. A lot of people peg me as a country music only fan, and I like to think that I do have a wide-ranging taste in music. But you didn't come here to hear about my taste in music. You came here to find out about the Taopodo Bluetooth earbuds. And these are a great example of, I've really got to start being careful about what I agree to review on this channel, because eventually one of these videos is going to be all completely negative. But similar to my DJI Mini 2 year-long review, that's not the case here. This is not going to be just a diss track on these earbuds. And as a matter of fact, I have actually quite enjoyed using them. There's just two minor things that will probably keep me from reaching for these every single time, and probably only in certain situations, but I'll get to that in a little bit later. First off, I want to kind of show you what they are. They are the S24s from Taopodo. They're Bluetooth in-ear headphones. They use Bluetooth 5.3. According to their ad on Amazon, they have deep bass, they use USB-C, 30 hours playtime, IPX7 waterproof, touch control earphones with an LED display. And so let's go ahead and take a look at what you get. You do have this little case. I was sent the white, and I don't know if you can see it, but right around there, there is a little bit of teal. And you pop it open, and there are the earbuds. And you can see right there on the front, there is an LED screen that shows the indicator that we are at 78% and both earbuds are charging. Very similar to what you get on Apple AirPods, at least the version 2s. You've got a little bit of an oblong area there. You have the microphone and magnet on the bottom, a little bit of silver there. You've got an LED indicator back here, and that's kind of what it is. And like I said, it's got a magnet in it, so they do go into their little slot. They charge via USB-C there on the bottom. Similar to just about all Bluetooth earbuds and headphones these days, you've got the touch on the sides to be able to do the different touch controls. 2 touches starts, 2 touches stops, answers phone calls, hangs up. 1 long touch on the right will fast forward, 1 long touch on the left will backtrack, and then 3 taps will bring up Siri or whatever your assistant is. One thing that I will say is a massive positive for these earbuds is I had a set of Bluetooth or wireless headphones years ago, and I remember trying to watch videos, and the watching experience was terrible. There was so much latency between what I was watching and what I was hearing. And even now, when I use the Bluetooth in my truck and I connect my daughter's tablet so that she can watch things, I know that it's off. Like, she watches Cocomelon, she watches some of these other shows, and the voices are off. She's only 2, so she doesn't pick up on it. But when I've sat in the back with her and watched them, it bothers me. So we don't even hook it up to the Bluetooth anymore to make sure that she gets the full experience. But when I've watched a few YouTube videos on my phone using these earbuds, I've been really impressed at the lack of latency. It's like, I think I can barely pick up on it at times, but in general, there's very little bit of that delay. And overall, the sound quality is absolutely great. The bass that they claim in their ad, I feel it when I'm listening to Linkin Park. I really like the quality of audio. Now, this is where the negatives will start to come in, because I will say that I don't really get to hear that quality audio when it's not seated just right. These, as I was saying, they're a little bit oblong, and I feel like you have to have just the right ear canal, inner ear for this, because when I'm moving around, they kind of start to move a little bit as well. They just don't fit my ear perfectly, so they kind of start to work their way out, and it can be a bit of a problem with the listening experience at times. When I get both perfectly seated in my ear, The sound quality is amazing. It's great, it's crisp. But yeah, when they start to come out, when you start to sweat a little bit, when you start to move around a little bit, talking and everything, they eventually work their way out and you start realizing that the sound quality starts to dip when they're not seated properly. So I would have preferred if they would have done what some companies do, where they include those little silicone tips. You got the small, medium, and large based on your ear shape and size, because it'd be nice to be able to, have them form fit better to your ear, to where the sound is more well directed. They don't move out as much, and a little bit more comfort when listening. And then the only other downside for me really is they sent me the white and very light blue color. They have an all black color on Amazon. I would have much rather had the all blacks like my Tagries, because I've carried these in my pocket a bunch, and right now I have somehow, while playing with them, I have actually made them much more cleaner than they were earlier. Just walking around with these in my pocket, rubbing up against my keys, against my phone, things like that, they got really scuffed and they had a lot of black marks on them, or at least on the case, I guess I should say. But they seem to have mostly come out. There's a few little scuffs here still, but I'm not a big fan of the white. I would have much rather had a darker color, black or something, because I know how dirty ears can be. But all that to say that I have really enjoyed my experience with this other set of earbuds. I think that the sound quality is great. They have 456 ratings on Amazon. It looks like they're all 5 stars, but they are the Taopodo Bluetooth S24 earbuds. And I think that they're a great alternative to the more expensive Apple earbuds, the Apple AirPods, Bose, any kind of other one. I think that these will be a great alternative, similar to the Tagries, and I don't think you'll be able to go wrong with it. So let me know in the comments again. I would love to hear if you have found a set of earbuds that you liked. Did you like the Tagries from my previous video? Have you tried Taopodos? Because they actually have a couple different things, like ones that have the over-the-ear attachments and different things like that. Do you like things that are in your ear? Do you prefer headphones? Do you prefer those ones that kind of clip to ears? What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear from you and see what you think down there. If you like this video, I hope that you'll stick around and check out some other videos. Maybe try this one right here. And if you really want to, maybe I'll throw up a little playlist right here and let you really check out some of the other videos on my channel. As always, I hope that you'll hit that like button. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.